In this video, you're going to learn how to be a spiritual entrepreneur.
Everything you want is already here.
If you are a spiritual entrepreneur and you want to build a profitable business that thrives, please subscribe to this channel, click the bell, and stay tuned every week for brand new, incredible content to support you in living your purpose with ease and grace. My name is Jessie Johnson, and I help spiritual teachers and healers, entrepreneurs and coaches, people who facilitate transformation to make $20,000 and $30,000 a month consistently with ease and grace. And in this video, I'm going to teach you to do the same. Let's start with a mindset exercise using a Venn diagram. Here we've got the two circles we're interested in. Spirituality, I'm representing with an S, and entrepreneurship, I'm representing with an E. And we're interested in how to exist here. How do we occupy this space? Well, let's look. Let's zoom in on the spiritual side, right? We want to start by filling in, what does this spiritual circle entail? For me, it means being of service. It means being connected to the divine. It means being able to access that meditative or flow state that allows energy to just move through you so that your whole life is an expression of ease, grace, and connection. Fill in the comments below. What does spirituality mean to you? What are the words that you would put in this circle? I would love to know. Then let's shift gears and look at what it means to be entrepreneurial. What are the words, qualities, descriptors that fill in this circle for you? For me, I wanted to include the words money, creator, right? Because having your own business is a huge, massive, sacral expression, right? It has to do with success. Maybe you want to put the word ambition in here, right? Like feel into what entrepreneurship means to you. And again, in the comments below, please add in, what does entrepreneurship mean to you? Action, I would put action in here too. So let's just pause here for a second.
Everything you want is already
Because I want to make sure that you guys are all with me so far. You should at this point have clarity about what it means to be spiritual and clarity about what it means to you to be entrepreneurial. And so now the question is, how do these things intersect? And I'm gonna make a radical proposal to you. My proposal is that all those words that you wrote here and all those words that you wrote here go here. There is nothing here that isn't spiritual, and there is nothing here that doesn't fit into the entrepreneurial basket. In fact, when you bring your spiritual and entrepreneurial visions into one, that's when your business will really take off, and that's when your spiritual practice will move to the next level. They support each other. So just to get a little meta with you, what we're really doing here is visioning. And in the process of visioning, then you will find where your mindset is in conflict with your vision. So if you find a word in one of your circles, either the spiritual circle or the entrepreneurial circle, that you feel can't go in that intersection space, then post that in the comments below. Hashtag mindset quandary, right? It's like, where are you getting stuck? Where is your mindset throwing in a limited belief that's preventing you from seeing how these two things can connect? So let's look at this from the spiritual side. Let's say you've got a spiritual foundation. You teach, you help people, you know how to be of service. You've probably been doing it for a long time, maybe your whole life. You do it without thinking, and over time you've added a bunch of tools to your toolkit. You know psychology, you know how to meditate, you coach sometimes. Maybe you do tarot readings or Reiki healings. You have body work or acupuncture or mindset study to bring to the table. You're masterful, you do it all the time, but you think of it as a project, hobby, side hustle, or habit. You don't think of it as your career, or you're not making money doing it. You don't think of it as a business. You're not treating it as a business. So many people, yoga teachers, massage therapists, healers, do this. They have incredible, incredible, incredible services to offer the planet, but because they're not treating their service as a business, they are not actually living a sustainable life. It's not a sustainable career. They are martyring themselves. Common problem? Raise your hand. How do you know if you're treating your business like a business? Well, a business makes money. There's a team for sales, for finance, for scheduling, for logistics, and those teams could all be you if you're a solopreneur. But if you're not doing them, you're not running your business like a business. You're running it like an art project. You're running it like a hobby. You're running it like a side hustle. And this will cause endless problems in your expansion. You can keep doing what you're doing, some of you indefinitely, but it's not actually sustainable. And because it's not fully integrated, because that entrepreneurship isn't a part of how you think of your spiritual service, then you will not actually have the impact that you're capable of making because you're resisting that in some way. Let's look at it from the other side. You've got the entrepreneurial foundation intact. You know how to make money, you know how to rock your business, you make sales, things are sustainable, successful, growing, but you feel at some level unsatisfied or out of integrity, like you're selling out or you're compromising your values. You've either separated your business from your spiritual life, or you've actually sacrificed your spiritual values in order to create the business. And of course, this just doesn't feel good, so it's not sustainable in another way, right? It's like you are not going to be motivated consistently throughout the course of your life to continue to expand and grow your business if at some level you feel like in order to do so, you have to give up something that's so important to you, as your integrity, as your values, as your sense of purpose. And of course, you might be in the middle, wanting to develop both. As you bring your spiritual life and your entrepreneurial life together, as you live your purpose in integrity with your values, your spiritual practices, and the very real responsibilities and action necessary to build a successful business, you actually fuel and support the continuation and expansion of both. It's a win-win for your spiritual life and your business. You create what you believe you can create. You believe what you believe because of the thoughts that you think. So when you change your thinking and then take action in alignment with that new vision, then you can create whatever it is that you're thinking about. That's how this works. So if you want to live your purpose, integrating your spiritual life with your business, then you have to think the thoughts that support that belief is possible. You have to think the Venn diagram intersection is where you live, is where you rest. And be kind of ruthless with yourself about rooting out the places where you notice that you're thinking thoughts that contradict that. So this is so important. Engage in this video by commenting where you get stuck. Where do you feel like there's still some, even after all that we're talking about, there's still some piece that you're like, not so sure that that's spiritual, or not so sure that that can work in a business. Share those limiting beliefs, those limited ideas, those questions in the comments below. I want to hear them. I want to help you with this. If you want to create the business of your dreams, a business that allows you to live your spiritual purpose, then I want you to go through this activity again. And so I've created a little PDF for you to download to guide you through this process on your own so that you can really find the intersection that works for you. Remember, beliefs are just the thoughts you keep thinking. So if you believe that you have to choose between these two, that's what you'll create. And if you can cultivate thoughts that support the idea that you can do this thing in integrity, in connection to the whole, then that is what you'll create. You get to choose. If you're ready to take this up a notch, watch my video on spiritual business planning and put these mindset tools into practice, into action. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment #spiritualboss in the comments below. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you will get notified about new videos every week. You guys are incredible. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you again next Wednesday.
Everything you want is already